Now.
Let me just, you know, Grolly's up my nose.
No.
Any wind?
Don't know.
That sausage is working its way down through my lower abdomen into the bowels.
You might want to put that into context for the viewers.
Breakfast sausage.
You are clear left.
Right. Yeah, and it's all flappy paddle mode, is it?
Yeah, you can override it. So just.
How do I get into sport?
It is in sport.
Right.
So down in the bottom left corner, it should say S1.
Nice.
And I've stuck it in individual. So I've configured that so that the steering's in comfort, the suspension's in auto, but the engine and gearbox is dynamic.
But a vibration.
Yeah, I don't know if the wheels are slightly out of balance.
Get the wheel weights checked.
Yeah, I will do. But these are all
it's
just
so smooth.
It is, yeah.
The steering feels nice. It's nice and centered. It doesn't feel like a heavy car. The throttle, you can tell that you're going to need to get the throttle up.
You needed to change down because I think it's in manual. Yeah.
Let's drop it here. So it's still another one. Yeah. Oh yeah. There it comes alive there.
Yeah, it does.
Up at 7,000 to 8,000 revs. So you need to use the gears on this car, which is nice. And it just feels so stable. It doesn't feel like we're going as fast as we were going in the M4, but we are, because it's just so controlled.
So I drop a gear or two down here.
Don't film that speed limit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not speeding anyway.
No, you're only doing 60, and this is national speed limit.
Oh, that is lovely.
Yeah, it is.
That is just effortless.
It's like the noise of the upshift.
Yeah. Yeah, the wheels need balancing. That's the only thing. It's just a little bit. I can feel the vibration in the steering wheel. I noticed all of the weights have been taken off the front right.
Yeah, well, they put 2 new front tyres on it, didn't they? So
maybe the pressures as well need sorting.
Well, I did them this morning.
Oh, did you?
So yeah, I put them to 38 at the front and 35 at the back, which is what's on the door card here.
It feels the road. When the road moves, the car follows it.
Yeah.
It's really nicely set up.
Well, yeah, I do like.
It feels the road. When the road moves, the car follows it.
Yeah.
It's really nicely set up.
Well, yeah, I do like it. So, you know, John, BMW fanboy, now driving an Audi Quattro.
Yeah.
What are your initial birds?
Well,
what are your initial impressions?
I know I'm driving a really well-engineered car at this moment in time. So if I'm going to criticise, let's criticise because it's important.
Yeah.
The steering has a bit of vagueness there.
Yes.
It needs to sharpen up the steering a bit, but I don't know what that is. It's just a little bit vague at the front. But I'm only going in straight lines, so I'd love to put it through a corner on a track and feel how it's actually balanced and see what happens then. That would be lovely. But it's giving me all the excitement, the engine and the acceleration. So if I had this car, you would really look forward to taking it out for a drive.
Yeah.
Just give it some brakes. Brakes are nice. There's no pulling. It's braking and holding the line. There's no like. The brakes are well balanced.
Yeah, they're good. I think the weakest part of this brake setup would be the OEM pads in there. Yeah. But that's easily changed. There's plenty of aftermarket stuff. The Frodo DS 2.5 or 2500 is meant to be good on these. Apparently EBC yellow as well. But I would probably go with blue, see how I get on. But I know a few people would advise against that. So yeah, we're just if anyone's got any suggestions for brake pads on the Audi RS4, let us know in the comments. I hate this bit of road because you've got that blind crest behind you. I come to an accident here actually.
I mean, I'm not full throttle there. I'm just giving it a little bit of throttle. Yeah, I mean, it's lovely, Lou. It's lovely. The pedal is heavier than the B7, so the pedal feels better than the B7.
And yeah, of course, your neighbour's got one, hasn't he?
He's got one. Yeah, he's got the B7, which I drove, and it's heavier. Like in terms of the steering weight, it is a manual, but it's a heavy gearbox, heavy steering, and a very light accelerator pedal. But it was a lovely car. This works as a, is it S-tronic?
Yeah.
It's a nice quick gear change. It's a really well engineered car, and I'd be really happy with this. if my requirement was something I could put the bikes into, something that I could get the kids in the back, you know, and something sensible but still have me smiling and I could take to a track, I would not hesitate to buy one of these. But you know, this is just a first impressions kind of video.
Oh yeah,
I really like it. I really like it.
Yeah, I do as well, and you know, I've not had it for very long. You know, I think we said in the M4, I only picked this up literally 24 hours ago. It's about 1 o'clock now. We picked it up 1 o'clock yesterday. So yeah, and this is the first time that I've actually been out, you know, on a nice piece of country road with somebody else to, you know, push this car. Just watch this cyclist here, John, because he.
I'll get him, don't worry.
Whoa.
30 bonus points.
Don't blast him, because he gave us a bit of a look on the way over.
Did he?
Yeah, we need to. Should always respect the cyclists, because they are vulnerable road users.
Not as vulnerable as me, Lou.
No, that's true.
Emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you like it.
I'm glad. I'm glad I got a chance to drive it. It's really nice.
Well, you're very welcome.
It's just nice. The seats are really comfy. The visibility is good. All the practical stuffs are good. You could get in this car and just cruise around, and it would be just normal if you're not on the gas. But then it comes alive, and you know there's a V8 up front when you start pushing above 6,000 revs. And if you want to drive it hard, it's good fun. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. I thought it would be. A part of me thought it might be less enjoyable and it might be a bit dull, but it's not. It's just safe. It puts its power down in a really nice way, and that gives you confidence to drive it a bit harder.
Yeah, but then some people find that safety dull, don't they? So like your needs, your requirement for a fun car is the M4 that doesn't have that safety. You've really got to drive it. It really is gonna be all about your driving inputs. Whereas this thing, actually, if you get it a little bit wrong, I think it's going to be quite forgiving.
Well, it's not going to kick out on you, is it?
No, it just understeer into one of these many beautiful trees, according to you know, according to everyone on a forum.
Yeah, I mean,
but you know, I haven't had the chance to really push this yet, and I would definitely going to take it for a track day, because I think a track day exploits the weakness of any car. You know, and it also highlights some really good things about the cars as well.
Chassis a bit more as well, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
You learn what happens when you overcook it going into a corner.
Yeah.
And you've got to see, you're relying on the grip at the front to see what happens.
Yeah.
And even BMWs understeer if you do that.
Well, oh, that's a bombshell.
Well, it is.
It's saying a BMW understeers.
Well, if it's got all the weight going forward and you're on the brakes and you try and turn in, you're going too fast, it'll understeer. I've had that. But if you go too fast through a corner and throttle on too quickly, then it will well, you'll lose the back. It's not even oversteer.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But you do get oversteer with them as well. Lou, I'm impressed. I like it. Viewers, it's a good car. What do you think? Put in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. And thanks, Lou, to letting me drive his car.
You're welcome. Thanks for letting me drive the M4.
Awesome.
Holding on to